Honey, as your live-in husband, for your mother's funeral, I should go with you.
You've been busy with my mother's funeral. You should get some rest.
Why aren't you back yet? I miss you so much.
Honey, something urgent came up at work. Can I head over there first?
Go ahead. Wait. Take the Wood Group CEO's private car to the office.
Honey, you're the best.
You're here.
Serena, where is your husband?
He's at the company for a meeting.
Your mother's funeral is a huge deal. How could he not be here?
Oh, right. How's my mother's burial plot?
That's exactly why I'm here. The cemetery we booked was ruined by heavy rain. It's no longer available.
It's fine. I have a backup plan. We'll use the Wood family cemetery.
So you finally came back. Leo passed away and you weren't even here. Honestly.
I was busy with work. The Wood Group CEO's private car is yours now.
Hubby, you're so good to me. My friend didn't believe me before. She said the Wood Group CEO isn't you, that it's a woman. Hubby, so, is the CEO a woman or not?
I'm the only Wood Group CEO. There's no woman.
I knew you were the best. Hubby, I heard the Wood Group has a cemetery. With great feng shui, only the rich and powerful are buried there. Can I bury Leo there too?
Serena reserved a backup plot at the Wood family cemetery. It's for her mother. But she won't be using it anyway. Beg me. Sure. But...
Oh, what is it, hubby? Even I belong to you.
Actually, I already picked Leo's grave plot. Plot number 1 at the Wood family cemetery. Who else but the Wood Group CEO has this right? Call this number after you arrive. Bring your best friend along. Let them see for themselves.
Hubby, you're so good to me.
Miss Lewis, heard you're going to Wood Family Cemetery today. Just to let you know, it's closed for private guests. Very sorry.
Okay, thanks. Wood Family Cemetery is closed for private guests. Didn't we just leave?
My husband must have arranged it.
Why mention him again? Serena, Nash is just a live-in son-in-law. Why are you so nice to him? What's the point?
Because he's so attentive, like the grave plot extension. He arranged the Wood family cemetery right away.
I don't think so. The extension was just a coincidence. Serena, no man is any good. Nash seems to be involved with an intern named Wendy. You're just love-struck right now. He'll be the end of you sooner or later.
My husband and Wendy only have a personal acquaintance. I trust him.
Wendy, your husband is really the Wood Group CEO?
Oh gosh, I've said it 1,000 times. Why would I lie? Look at this car. My husband gave it to me just like that. Who else but the Wood Group CEO could afford this?
I should congratulate you on entering high society then.
Don't worry. Once I secure my position, you'll enjoy the luxury with me.
Wendy, A junk car is blocking the way. We're in a luxury car. Overtake her.
Okay.
Watch out! Careful! Are you okay?
Who's driving like that? So rude. That license plate looks so familiar. That looks like Serena's car.
Jean. Are you alright?
Serena, that really is your car.
What?
Yes, no doubt. That car looks like the one you bought, and I know the woman inside. It's Wendy, the one your husband's cheating with.
My husband took my car to the office. I'll ask him.
Then maybe. Maybe I was mistaken. This road leads right to the Wood family cemetery. Your husband missed the funeral. How could he be back now? I must have been upset by them. If I wasn't worried about missing the burial, I'd show those classless people exactly what I'm capable of.
Business first. Let's head to the cemetery first.
Okay.
Now this is a luxury car. Did you see that driver in the junk car? She was about to explode.
Driving that old Mercedes like a snail. It's nothing compared to our CEO's car.
Right. Serves her right. Wendy, did you see that woman's face? So funny.
That's nothing. If she knew my husband is the Wood Group CEO, she'd be on her knees. After all, the Wood Group is #1 in Riverport City. Anyway, to the cemetery.
Okay.
Miss Towns, could you please be quiet? This is a cemetery. I really can't make an exception.
How am I being loud? How can the Wood family cemetery have no plots left?
Miss Towns, the graves here are for people. A pet dog isn't appropriate.
What's wrong with a dog? Do you know who Wendy is? Wendy is Mrs. Wood. One word from Wendy and you're fired.
Did you hear that? I said, I want plot 1 of the Wood family cemetery for my dog.
Miss Towns, this plot is in the Wood family cemetery. It's the best spot, and the CEO said it's being used today.
Wendy, didn't your husband buy this plot for the dog? What family members? I see. You are Mrs. Wood. Your husband loved this dog. He always called it his son. How is that not family?
That makes sense. Do you hear me clearly now? This grave was left for my dog by my husband.
But this grave is worth 10 million.
10 million. Wendy, your husband really loves you. He's even generous to your dog.
Of course, look whose husband he is.
Wait, Miss Towns, this plot isn't for you, and someone's already in there.
Someone? Can't the Wood family cemetery staff look after one grave? Get lost.
What should we do?
Serena, time's almost up. Let's lay your mother to rest first.
Okay.
Stealing my dog's grave? You're dead. Stealing my dog's grave? You're dead. Oh. You two women want to steal a grave from my dog? Crazy. It's you?
Isn't this Serena from our internship 3 years ago? Weren't you so arrogant before? How'd you end up stealing a grave from Wendy's dog?
Isn't it obvious? Grave plots are all about luck and wealth. The plot my husband chose is much better than a poor person's grave. The feng shui is far superior.
Wendy, I'm telling you. No wonder only she was hired after the internship. She's even putting her mother in a dog's grave.
Have you said enough? Serena is a top executive at Wood Group. Aren't you afraid of revenge?
Two fake socialites. Stop acting like VIPs. Why not just say she's the Wood Group CEO? Think you're special just because your name is Wood?
Enough. If Serena really had any status, would only 2 people show up for her mother's funeral? You're reduced to stealing a grave from my dog. Stop pretending. Serena, your mother doesn't deserve to be buried here. Both of you, get lost now.
Did you hear that? Our Wendy is being generous. Now get lost.
Exactly. Don't be so greedy. Wanting to be buried next to my dog? Does your mom even deserve that?
You two fake socialites. Think I can't handle you?
Today is my mom's death anniversary. I don't want to cause a scene. Wendy, I don't care who you hooked up with at Wood Group, but I'm telling you, I am the Wood Group CEO. If you keep disturbing my mom's peace, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Who do you two think you're fooling? You're the Wood Group CEO. Why not say you're Riverport City's richest person?
Right. Even if you're bragging. Know who you're talking to. I'm the real Mrs. Wood. Pretending to be my husband in front of me? Hilarious.
What? Wendy, you say your husband is the Wood Group CEO?
That's right. My husband is the famous Wood Group CEO. His name is Nash.
Serena, Wendy is still such a braggart. You just let your husband manage the company, and he really thinks he's the CEO? Almost had us fooled.
Fame really brings trouble. Fake socialites like Wendy don't even do their research. Wendy, you say your husband is Nash?
Correct. My husband is the famous Wood Group CEO. What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you didn't do your homework. Nash is the Wood Group CEO, but he married into the Wood family. How did you marry someone who's already married? Are you his mistress?
Serena, stop talking nonsense. My husband became CEO on his own. There was no marrying into a family. I took the Wood Group CEO's private car here today.
Right. Wendy took the Wood Group CEO's private car. Her husband is the Wood Group CEO.
This is... Wait. Take the CEO's car to the office.
Serena, this really looks like your car.
What? These are my car keys. Where did you get them?
This is your car, Serena. Take a good look. This is the Wood Group CEO's private car. Someone like you could never afford to ride in it.
Serena. Back when we worked together, how did I not notice that you're so thick-skinned? This car clearly belongs to Wendy's husband.
Nash is just a live-in son-in-law. How dare he have an affair? Is someone trying to frame him? I should find out the truth first. Whatever the case, I'll root out the evil. Wendy, you think a fake key makes you Mrs. Wood? If you're so brave, call Nash over. See if he dares to kick me out.
Who do you think you are? You two cuties. Wanting to see my husband?
Wendy, don't believe her. She just wants you to call President Chandler over, just to seduce him. I've seen plenty of women like her. Don't fall for it.
Are you unwilling or just afraid? Afraid he won't show up? And I'll expose you.
Hello? Isn't the Wood family cemetery your family's property? Someone's trying to steal Leo's grave plot and even scatter Leo's ashes.
Absurd. Who dares? Don't worry, honey, once I'm done with this business matter, I'll be right over. I'll make her kneel and apologize to you. And she'll hold a vigil. For our pet dog.
That voice, it really sounds like my husband. Is Nash really having an affair?
Hello, honey, hurry over. They're taking Leo's grave plot. They reek of poverty. What if they ruin the feng shui?
Fine, I'm coming right now. Put me on speaker. I'll show them what happens when they cross you.
Nash, so you weren't too busy to answer. You were just too busy for me. It's not that you couldn't attend my mother's funeral. You just gave your heart to another woman.
I'm the Wood Group CEO, Nash. Listen up. I don't care who you are. Since you're Wendy's friend, Give up the grave plot now, or once I arrive, I'll leave your mother with no place to rest.
Fine. Come then. I'd like to see how you'll leave my aunt with no place to rest.
Nash, you used my love and the Wood Group's resources, not just to keep a mistress with my money, but to take my mother's grave plot of the road. I'll see how you end this.
Hello, Wood Family Cemetery, I'm Nash. How are you handling things? My wife bought a pet dog, but can't even get a tiny grave plot. What are you doing?
What? President Chandler, I'm coming over right now. I'll make that person kneel and apologize to Miss Towns.
Serena, did you hear that? My husband is coming. I'll give you a chance now. As long as you give up the plot and kneel to mourn for Leo, I'll let you and your mother go.
You keep talking about kneeling and mourning. Who do you think you are?
My husband is powerful. Serena, I'm warning you. If you don't kneel now, you won't even have this chance later.
Maybe when your husband arrives, the ones kneeling for my mother will be you too.
Bullshit. Serena, you dare hit me? I'm not the person I used to be. My husband is the Wood Group CEO. Burying a dog in your mom's plot is doing you a favor.
Serena, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Go grab that urn for me. I want her to watch her mother's remains be destroyed.
Stop! Stop! President Chandler is arriving soon. How dare you offend Mrs. Chandler here?
You must be the person my husband called. Why are you so late? Contact every cemetery in Riverport City right now. Don't let her mother be buried. Go now. Do you want to lose your job?
Miss Towns, Miss Wood is also a guest of our cemetery. You have no right to kick her out.
What did you say? My husband is the Wood Group CEO, the most powerful man there. How dare a manager like you look down on me?
So the whole company knows about their affair. Nash, I didn't expect you to cheat so blatantly. Fine. With witnesses and evidence right here, let's see how you handle this.
Miss Towns, we have other plots available. Didn't you want to bury your dog among the people? Actually, we could.
Shut up. This is the Wood Family Cemetery. My husband is the Wood Group CEO. My dog will be buried wherever I want. It's not your place to tell me what to do.
Serena, the time has come. Let's first lay her to rest.
Okay.
Serena, don't think you've won just by snatching the plot. Even if you bury your mother, I can still dig her up.
What are you doing? Mom.
Wendy, are you crazy? Do you know what you're doing?
What am I doing? My husband runs this cemetery. Forget about spilling the ashes. Even if I scatter them, what can you do?
I can't handle you alone. Simon, hurry up and seize her.
Yes, Miss Wood. Miss Towns, you've gone too far. Guys, get her.
Are you crazy? How dare you guards stop me? Don't you know my husband's coming?
Wendy, you're wrong. You and your husband can't control me.
I'll see about that. Who else in Riverport City my wife can't touch? Where's Chairman Wood?
Chairman Wood just left.
Fine. You go ahead. Buried already? Good. I can go straight to Wendy now.
Simon, you better think twice before acting. Who provides your paycheck?
That's exactly why I'm doing this. I must side with Miss Wood.
Have you all gone mad? Afraid my husband will fire you all?
Wendy, you keep insisting Nash is your husband. But are you actually married?
Whether we're married is none of your business. Do you think you have a chance if we don't? My husband said he'll marry me.
Tell me, will Nash actually marry her?
Isn't it obvious? President Chandler spoils our Wendy. He even lets her use the CEO's private car. Why wouldn't he marry her? Serena, stop embarrassing yourself.
Simon, haven't you seen me with my husband? Tell her.
Chairman Chandler is already married. He never intended to marry you. No right to call yourself Mrs. Chandler.
You're lying.
Miss Wood, this is a family matter. We shouldn't interfere. Guys, retreat. Let's go.
Wendy, don't you get it yet? Nash isn't just married. His wife is me. Wendy, are you so guilty that you won't let me expose you?
Wendy, why didn't you let Serena finish? Besides, you and Nash have dated for 5 years. Why aren't you married yet? You've no marriage certificate.
You're lying. Why do you believe everything Serena says? You're my best friend. Take a good look, everyone. This is my wedding ring, with the one on Nash's hand. It's a pair.
Why does this ring look so familiar? Honey, do you have a gift for me?
Why are you asking all of a sudden?
I got a text from the bank. You spent $50,000 on a diamond ring. Are you going to propose to me?
Honey, I was preparing a surprise for you. But the gift, I lost it.
Lost it. So the ring wasn't lost. It's on the true mistress's finger. Nash, you kept saying you love me, but you lied to me for 5 whole years.
You've all seen Chairman Chandler's ring, right? It's a pair with mine. It's worth $10 million. Tell me, who's the real chairman's wife?
That goes without saying. Our Wendy's ring looks so elegant, like a true socialite.
Wendy, your friend is making things up, just to suck up to you. Nash's ring is indeed worth $10 million, but the one you're wearing is only worth $50,000.
Nonsense, Serena. Chairman Chandler wouldn't use a cheap ring to fool me.
The ring Nash is wearing is a unique piece I bought for him, while yours is cheap junk from a convenience store. Of course, he wouldn't tell you. If you don't believe me, why don't you check for yourself?
Serena, you're just jealous of me, trying to drive a wedge between my husband and me. You think I'll fall for that?
Are you too scared to call, or do you just not want to? Wendy, you're not actually getting exposed by Serena, are you?
Who says I'm scared to call? Hey, tell me, how much was the ring you gave me?
Honey, why are you asking this all of a sudden? Ours are a pair. Don't you know how much mine is worth?
Good husband, I see. Serena, did you hear that? My husband said, my ring is a pair with his. What else do you have to say?
Wendy, calling you stupid is really no exaggeration. That cheap thing he gave you, would he ever tell you the real price? Check it if you don't believe me. Then you'll know if your husband lied to you.
Stop being jealous of Wendy. I'll make you accept the truth now.
What's going on? Tell me. Why are you pulling me?
This ring is really only worth 50,000.
What? Impossible.
Wendy, do you believe it now? Our Serena is the chairman of the Wood Group. And you were just tricked by Nash into being his little woman.
Wendy, what they're saying, it can't be true, right? Nash, if he's really the chairman, why would he give you a cheap 50,000 yuan gift?
What nonsense. My husband is the chairman. He just has no common sense. He just bought a fake by mistake. Spending 60 million to buy something worth 50,000 proves he really loves me.
I was just confused. Wendy, you're right. If Serena were really the chairman, why would she use such a trashy box for her mother? It's worse than your dogs.
Did you hear that? Even if you twist the truth, can you fool everyone?
You're really blind to her true status. Do you know how much this box is worth?
They've gone crazy. Why bother talking to them? Let my mother rest in peace first.
Wendy, what are you doing?
What am I doing? Your mom's urn reeks of poverty. It's ruining this cemetery's feng shui. I'm helping your mom cleanse it a bit.
Serena. Wendy, are you crazy? Do you have any idea how much this urn is worth?
You two have had enough. Serena's fainted and you're still putting on an act. It's just a cheap box. It shatters instantly. How much could it be worth? Even if it's golden silk Nanmu, I can afford to pay for it. Since Serena dared to ruin Leo's feng shui, I'm going to teach her a lesson. Go on. Stomp on it with me.
You guys. Wendy. I was holding back because it's my aunt's death anniversary. I didn't want to argue with you. I didn't think you'd go this far.
Hey, honey. Why aren't you here yet? They're bullying me to death.
I'm already here. Who dares bully you? I'll deal with her right now.
Hurry up. I was bullied so much, I had to smash her mother's urn, and they're asking for money. Here's 10,000. Take it and buy a decent box. Put your mother's ashes in that.
This urn is worth 60 million. Are you going to pay a loan? Or split it between the two of you?
Are you insane? A cheap box for 60 million? More expensive than my golden silk Nanmu?
Look up the price yourself, if you don't believe me.
What's there to check? Serena, I think you're just using your mother to guilt trip me.
Wait. Wendy. This box looks like it's made of bogwood golden silk Nanmu. It looks like bogwood golden silk Nanmu.
What bogwood golden silk Nanmu? The most expensive wood is golden silk Nanmu. No matter how pricey this wood is, can it compare to my golden silk Nanmu?
Bogwood golden silk Nanmu is the finest golden silk Nanmu buried underground. Wood formed over 10,000 years of carbonization. It is the most precious wood in the world.
What? Is it more expensive than my golden Nanmu?
It's not just expensive, it's way more expensive. Sunken golden Nanmu. It's the priciest burial material. The last auction price was 200,000.
Why are you panicking? It's only 200,000. That's just a month's allowance for me. Worth being so nervous? I'll give you 300,000. Enough for your mom's urn, right?
200,000. Price for a gram of sunken golden Nanmu. Not the value of the entire urn. This urn weighs 300 grams. Even without counting the craftsmanship, the amount you owe isn't 200,000. It's 60 million.
60 million?
60 million. You can't be short even a single cent. You better start borrowing money now. Whether you sell your house or take out a loan. If you're short even a penny, I'll hire the best lawyers in Riverport City to make sure you rot in jail.
Why should I believe you? 60 million just because you say so? Using your mother to set a trap? Using fake wood to scam me?
I have the auction records for the urn and my bank statements. That should be enough proof.
Of course. You can also find an expert to test it yourselves to see if we're lying.
Wait. This evidence doesn't look fake. Could what Serena said be true? This urn is actually worth 60 million?
I remember. Besides Wendy stepping on the urn. You did too, didn't you? As an accomplice. You have to pay up too. If you don't pay, I'll have my lawyers sue you for joint liability.
What? Wendy. What should I do? I don't have that kind of money. I only did it because I listened to you. You can't pin all the blame on me.
Why are you panicking? Isn't it just 60 million? My husband is rich. My husband is the Wood Group CEO. One call and he'll be here. Hello? Honey. I'm in trouble. Didn't I just say that I smashed a fake socialite urn? She wants 60 million in compensation.
So what if you smashed it? Just pay for it. Didn't you tell her you're Mrs. Wood?
I did. But they didn't believe me.
What kind of urn is worth that much? Wait there, I'm coming right now.
It's called Bog Golden Phoebe Wood, the only one in the world.
Wendy, ask clearly, who is the owner of that Bog Golden Phoebe urn?
It seems to be.
It's me, Jean.
Nash. As the Wood family's son-in-law, protecting your mistress like this, you're really something.
Serena, did you hear that? That's the voice of the Wood Group CEO. Normally, you'd only hear it on TV. My husband is coming soon. Come with me.
Stop right there.
What do you mean? I already agreed to pay you.
You must pay the money, but you insulted my mother. The matter with the ashes isn't over yet. You're going to jail today.
Serena, my husband is about to arrive. You want to touch me? Do you have a death wish? Hey, honey, you're here.
Honey, it's you.
Honey, why are you so late? She's been bullying me to death.
Too much going on at the company. Don't worry, I'm here now. Now no one dares to bully you.
Yeah.
It's you.
That's right, it's me. Your wife just smashed my aunt's urn. Now the 60 million. Who's going to pay? Serena.
My mom isn't buried yet. I'll go with Manager Wood to bury her ashes first. Jean, I need you to collect evidence of Nash's affair. He's cheated for years. He must have secretly transferred assets. I'll make sure he leaves with nothing.
You mean you want me to go alone to see Nash?
Honey, where's the other one? Didn't you say there were 2 fake socialites? As Wood Group CEO, I love dealing with fake socialites the most.
The other one's urn was smashed by me today. She's off burying her mother. Oh. She said she's going to get revenge on you. Hubby, did I get into trouble?
What are you afraid of? You're the Wood Group CEO's wife. How could I let you get hurt?
Nash, you said Wendy is your wife.
Exactly. Wendy is my wife. We've lived together for 5 years.
Nash, so you really did cheat.
Fine. Since you two are a couple, that saves me some trouble. Your wife just broke my aunt's urn. Pay up. 60 million. Not a penny less.
Sure, I'll pay. But the urn is already in pieces. How can you prove it's high-end Phoebe wood?
Here's the auction invoice. If you don't believe it, I can call the police and let experts identify it.
60 million it is then. I'll pay.
Wendy, your husband adores you so much. He'll pay 60 million without even blinking.
What are you talking about? You're my best friend. If I'm lucky, you're lucky too.
Then I'm sticking with you. I'll do whatever you say.
No problem.
Nash, you spend my money to splurge on your woman. Did you think one word from me could strip you of everything? Hello, President Lewis. This is Serena. Freeze Nash's bank accounts immediately and cancel our joint supplementary cards.
60 million. Transfer it now.
You dare offend me in Riverport City over 60 million? Wood Group CEO. No one can save you this time.
Sorry, insufficient balance.
What? Shouldn't there be 100 million in my card? How can I be out of money?
What's wrong? Wood Group CEO. Can't even transfer 60 million? Nash, you as CEO aren't faking it, are you?
Ridiculous. Me, faking it? There must be a daily limit on the card today. I'll do it through the company immediately. I'll transfer it from the corporate account.
Hello, Eugene. This is Serena. Revoke all of Nash's company access immediately. I want to make sure he can't withdraw a cent.
Your balance is insufficient.
Impossible. How can this be?
Chairman Chandler, what on earth is going on? A big CEO like you can't even transfer this little amount?
Wendy, didn't you say your husband is Wood Group CEO? Talking about billion-dollar deals all the time. Why can't he even afford this? This urn, I only stepped on it because you told me to. You can't make me pay for it.
Shut up. What are you panicking for? It's not your place to speak. Eugene, just transfer the money. Didn't you hear me? Why is my bank balance zero? What right do you have to take all the money from my card?
President Chandler, we're just following orders.
I don't care whose orders you're following. Transfer the money to me now, or don't bother coming to work tomorrow.
Sorry, Mr. Chandler. Miss Wood is our CEO. You have no right to fire me, and no authority to make me unfreeze the card. Just a live-in son-in-law acting like a big deal.
Hello, President Lewis. This is Nash.
Enough, Chairman Chandler. How many more calls are you going to make? Is the Wood Group's reputation worth so little? You have to borrow money just for an urn, right? Want me to haggle for you too?
Shut up. I know who to call now. Just you wait. I'll transfer the money to you right away.
Hey, honey.
Hey, babe. I got into an accident and hit someone. Can you lend me some money for an emergency?
Sure. How much do you need?
I need 60 million.
Hello, honey. I have a bad signal. I can't hear you. I'm meeting a client.
No. Listen to me. This is urgent. Hello?
What's wrong? No money? Then come with me to the police station.
Honey, you're not usually like this. How could you suddenly be out of money?
No. Why wouldn't I pay? Because I'm the one who bought this urn. You and the manager took the urn away. And now you want me to pay? This is totally absurd.
What, honey? You actually bought this urn?
Of course. Leo was with us for so long. Could I not spend money to get him a better urn?
This Phoebe Jinan urn was bought by my husband. It doesn't belong to you at all.
I see. No wonder that woman ran off with the manager. They must be having an affair. They didn't dare face Chairman Chandler, afraid Chairman Chandler would expose them.
You're saying you bought this urn? Where's the evidence? Why? The proof of purchase and transaction records. I have them all right here.
You must have stolen them together with the rest.
Fine, Nash. You really have a silver tongue. An outsider might have actually believed you. But did you forget? Buying this urn was indeed done by Wood Group, but you weren't the one paying.
What belongs to Wood Group is mine. What's the difference?
Do you need me to be even clearer? Nash, as a live-in son-in-law, how did you become Wood Group CEO and the person in this urn? Shouldn't you call her mom?
Who on earth are you? How do you know all this?
I'm Jean, Serena's only best friend.
Honey, why the cold sweat? What's going on?
So you're Serena's best friend. Then we're practically family.
Nash, did you forget what day it is? It's your mother-in-law's death anniversary, yet you're here flirting with someone else. Should I tell Serena about this?
No, wait. We're all close to Serena. There's no need to make things so ugly.
Why are you so afraid of Serena? And what do you mean by close to her?
Wendy, listen to me. It's complicated to explain. I'll tell you later, okay?
I don't care. I don't care about anything else. But not this. Serena is my enemy. How can you not stand up for me? Tell me, are you cheating?
Wendy, let me explain.
What's there to explain? Wendy, don't you get it by now? Wood Group belongs to the Wood family. Why would an outsider like Nash control the Wood family? Because he's already married to Serena.
So that means Wendy is the mistress? Nash isn't some CEO. He's just a live-in son-in-law relying on his wife. I even offended the Wood Group CEO for him. No wonder they never got married.
No, you're lying.
I'm not talking nonsense. Nash is just a live-in son-in-law. His assets and the money he used to support you were all swindled from Serena. He's a total fraud.
Nash, tell me, what's going on?
No, honey, let me explain.
Don't call me honey. You liar. How dare you lie to me?
Honey, my feelings for you are real. You're the only one I love.
Nash, do you have a conscience? A live-in son-in-law like you. Serena sacrificed so much for you. And you say this to your woman today?
Live-in son-in-law. My biggest regret is being a live-in son-in-law. My biggest regret is marrying Serena. She makes me sick. Honey, let me explain. Even though I married Serena, but you're the one I love most. She's been abroad all these years. I've barely even touched her.
Are you telling the truth?
I swear. Serena, she has no charm at all. I still like you best.
Who knows if you're lying to me?
Honey, I already swore. Don't you trust me? I've been with you since 5 years ago. I've always wanted to divorce Serena and marry you. Honey, I've saved up a lot over the years. Once this is all over, I'll marry you. We'll run away together.
Nash, luckily Serena guessed you'd embezzle. You're doomed this time.
Nash, you toyed with my feelings for years. Now you want to take the Wood family's money. Think I'll let you off? Hello, Bureau of Law Enforcement. This is Serena. I'm reporting my husband for asset transfer and embezzlement. I have evidence. I only have one request. I won't accept a settlement. I want him ruined and finished in Riverport City.
Nash. You and Wendy, a live-in son-in-law and a bad judge of character, truly a match made in heaven.
Jean, what are you acting for in front of me? Aren't you sticking with Serena for the money?
Nash, what do you mean by that?
What could I mean? A self-righteous woman like Serena. You're just with her for the money, aren't you? But over the years, besides me, no one else seems to have taken money from her.
Serena and I are true best friends. I'm not like you.
It doesn't matter, you don't have to tell the truth. Just do as I say. Keep today's events to yourself. How much money do you want? I can give it all to you.
That money you mentioned, it's taken from Serena, isn't it? Nash, as a man, can't you have some backbone?
How do I lack backbone? I'm a man. Serena is my wife. I've served her for all these years. What's wrong with taking some hard-earned money?
Nash, do you have any idea? What I hate most is disgusting men like you who betray your marriage. Besides, I will never betray my best friend. Nash, just you wait. I'll expose your true self to Serena right now. What? Are you scared now?
Serena is just a woman I can manipulate. Why would I be afraid of her? Jean, you forced me to do this.
Nash, what are you doing? Don't forget, you're just a live-in son-in-law. Once Serena arrives, you'll have nothing left.
You're right. But Serena trusts me the most. Not you. As long as I take your nude photos and tell her you seduced me. Let's see who she believes. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and grab her.
President Chandler. We're just ordinary people. We can't do things like this. This is illegal. I can't do it.
Nash, do you really think you're the all-powerful Wood Group CEO? Without Serena, you're nothing.
10 million. After it's done, I'll give you 10 million. Even if you leave Riverport City, this money will last you.
Chairman Chandler, don't worry. Kidnapping? I'm a professional. I'll tear these clothes however you want. Sweetie. Weren't you acting all arrogant just now? Let's see what you do now.
Nash, you're crazy. How dare you treat me like this? Aren't you afraid Serena will find out?
A woman who obeys my every word. What could she possibly know?
Let go.
Shoo.
Let me go.
Hey honey, didn't you have a bad signal earlier? How do you have time to call me now?
Honey, something came up on my end. The grave I ordered is ready. It was delayed, so I'm burying Mother in the Wood family cemetery. I'll be there right away.
Honey, I knew you'd have an emergency. Guess where I am now?
Honey, why are you already at the Wood family cemetery?
Honey, your small matters are my top priorities. How could I not be fully prepared? I've been waiting at the Wood family cemetery. I haven't even attended the company meeting.
Honey, thank you. Without you these 5 years, I don't know what this family would have become.
Honey, how can you say that? If you didn't trust me so much, how could I be so devoted to you? Love is about making each other better. Don't you agree?
Right. So you didn't lie to me?
Of course not.
Hubby, something's not right. Why isn't my best friend here? This doesn't look like a cemetery.
Honey, that friend of yours is so irresponsible. She was gone by the time I arrived. She even broke the urn. But I bought you a new one.
Oh, so that's what happened. How much was it? I'll pay you back.
A cheap one wouldn't suit your mother's status. So I picked a fine golden silk Nanma one.
I'll transfer 60 million to you. Is that enough?
Honey, how did you know? Yes, exactly 60 million. Honey, look, we're totally on the same wavelength. Even the surroundings look a bit similar.
Is that so, hubby? Then is it possible? We've been together this whole time. Why don't you look back?
Sure. Honey, what are you doing here? Serena, weren't you on a business deal? How did you find this place?
If I hadn't come, I wouldn't have seen such a brilliant scene.
Stop it. Stop it right now. Don't you know she's Serena's best friend? Serena, it's not what you think. This is all a misunderstanding.
I've been here the whole time. Are you saying what I saw and heard was all fake? That you were both just acting?
Honey, look. Serena was just bullying me. Help me out. Nash. What do you mean? You act like such a coward whenever Serena shows up. Didn't you say your marriage was over? Say something. Do you still have feelings for her?
Nash, you're in such a rush, right in front of me, to make excuses for your mistress.
Wife. This is all a misunderstanding. Let me explain, okay?
A misunderstanding? Misunderstanding that you aren't a live-in son-in-law but the Wood Group CEO? Or that you haven't been happy for the past 5 years?
Serena. So what if you're the Wood Group CEO? Marriage is a free choice now. As long as Nash divorces you, what can you do to me?
Divorce me? Ask Nash. Does he dare?
Honey, tell her. Nash. You must divorce her. Why did you sleep with me then?
I'll tell you why. Because he's a live-in son-in-law, the lowest of the low in the Wood family. Even a divorce, he's not even fit to mention.
A live-in son-in-law? Didn't Nash say he's a Wood Group executive? That his wealth was all from his own hard work? He even said he was made Wood Group CEO because they valued his talent.
The Wood Group shareholders are all Wood family members. Would they be stupid enough to give the company to an outsider?
So you're saying we offended the real Wood Group CEO for a live-in son-in-law? Wendy, what should we do? Say something.
Jean, Bill Nash. Calculate all our losses.
Wendy occupied a top plot in the Wood family cemetery, worth $8.88 million. The destroyed gold silk cedar urn, worth $60 million, totaling $68.88 million.
Did you hear that, Nash? Pay up.
Nash. Didn't you say the plot and urn were for Leo? What's going on?
Exactly. This plot and urn were gifts from Nash to Wendy. Nash is just a live-in son-in-law. How could he afford such expensive gifts for his mistress? He must have used Serena's resources.
Nash, you're so generous with my things, giving a grave plot and urn to your mistress.
It's not what you think, honey. Let me explain, please.
Explain what? Explain why you gave my mom's funeral to a dog. You're heartless.
It's not over yet. According to bank records over the past 5 years, Nash took money from Serena's account, 23.67 million yuan. 20 million went to Wendy. 1.6 million went to her best friend.
It's all on my phone. All the bank statements. This is my personal property. Now, I want it all back with interest.
Serena, you're just trying to extort us, demanding 20 million just like that? Who can afford that?
CH. Chairman Wood. I'm just a housewife. How could I spend 1.6 million? Wendy spent all of it. I didn't touch a single penny.
Bullshit. When we went traveling, didn't I pay for everything?
I didn't ask you to take that money. You begged me to spend it. Spending a little money and you think you're a socialite? Look at how nasty you are.
You.
Are you even worthy?
Debts must be paid. It's only right. You were happy to take the money, but when it's time to pay back, you suddenly forget?
The receipts for the grave and urn. And my bank statements. I have them all right here. If you don't believe me, you can check for yourselves.
Nash. Help me pay her back. 20 million. I've spent it all.
Don't look at me. You spent it. Why are you coming to me?
Nash. You're a jerk. You didn't say that when we were in bed. Now that you're done with me, you're making me pay? Tell me.
Serena. I admit, I wasn't thinking straight. Wendy seduced me. But my cheating, you're responsible too.
Nash, you're saying it's my fault you cheated?
You're busy with the company daily, leaving me home alone. I'm a man. Isn't cheating normal?
Nash, I can't believe how shameless you are.
Honey, can't you forgive me just this once? I promise. I won't do it again. Just forgive me this once, okay?
Once unfaithful, never trusted again. Nash, we're done for good.
Honey, I took care of Mom for 5 years. My effort must count for something. I gave 5 years of my youth to this family. And now you're just dumping me? Honey, hit me. Hit me until you feel better.
Acting devoted won't work now. Your behavior makes me sick. I'm hitting you not because I forgive you, but because you used my mom's urn as a bed for Wendy's dog. Nash, I will never forgive you. Nash, the divorce papers are ready. Today, in front of my mother, we're getting a divorce. Sign it.
I won't sign.
It's not up to you. Nash, I've made myself clear. You leave with nothing. Pay all remaining debts within 30 days. Sign it.
Honey, I really love you. Those women seduced me. Give me one more chance.
Love. You call that love? Using my money for mistresses and trashing my mom's urn?
Nash, Serena was wrong about you. How can you be so shameless?
Let's go.
Stop right there.
Nash, if you're still a man, then be decisive. Stop being so pathetic.
Pathetic? I, Nash, have been a live-in son-in-law for years. Haven't I been pathetic enough?
What exactly do you want? I've given you enough dignity.
Dignity? Serena, I'm the one giving you dignity. You forced my hand. You're the only heir of the Wood family, right? If you die in an accident today, then I'll inherit the Wood Group.
What are you doing?
Wendy, did you hear that? There's no one else around. If you and I just keep them both here, Wood Group will be ours. What are you waiting for? Do you really want to pay back that debt? We couldn't earn 100 million in a lifetime.
Okay, I'll do as you say.
Nash, are you crazy? Security is right downstairs. What on earth are you doing?
What do I want? I want Serena to have a sudden illness and die after failed rescue efforts, so I can inherit Wood Group.
Nash, think this through. Manager Wood knows everything. If anything happens to me, you won't get away with it.
Nash, as long as I'm here, I won't let you hurt Serena.
My husband is talking. Since when do you get to butt in?
Are you okay?
Serena, you don't really think Simon is a saint, do you?
Nash, what are you talking about?
Why do you think he follows my lead? In my 5 years at Wood Group, I've given him plenty of kickbacks. He'll switch sides the moment you die.
What are you talking about? Manager Wood was promoted by my mother herself. How could he possibly collude with you?
Don't you get it yet? If he doesn't help me, he'll be purged later. But if he helps me, so he can get ahead, if it were you, which would you choose?
You don't really think after 5 years, Wood Group is still your Wood Group? Do you think my husband did nothing these 5 years?
Exactly, honey. As long as I inherit Wood Group, Riverport City will be ours.
Yeah.
Nash, are you crazy? Killing your wife for wealth, committing such a heartless act. Aren't you afraid the whole city will despise you?
We're in the middle of nowhere. Who would know?
Exactly, honey. You should have done this long ago. Why waste words on this woman, once we have money? Who cares if we were a live-in son-in-law or a mistress?
Right. No matter who the CEO was before, from now on, the Wood Group CEO can only be me.
Then I'll be Mrs. Wood.
Ms. Wood, we received your evidence and location. please wait. We'll arrive at your location soon.
Don't panic. I've already contacted the task force. The task force will be here soon. We'll catch him red-handed. I'll not only leave him with nothing, I'll make sure he rots in jail.
Serena, you knew Nash would act out of desperation, so you set a trap on purpose.
Nash, I wanted to ask you something.
I didn't think there's anything eldest miss would didn't know. Go ahead. I'll try not to keep you in the dark.
Nash, did you tell Wendy that you never loved me? Is that right?
Yes, you didn't really think anyone would like a tomboy like you?
Then I don't understand. Since you hate me so much, why did you propose to me? Why did you promise to love me forever?
Why? For the money, of course. Why do you get to wear gold and silver, while one of your meals costs as much as my monthly salary? I was only after your family's money.
Then why did you refuse the money I gave you after we married?
Because I'm a man. I have dignity.
Dignity? You kept saying being a live-in son-in-law was suffocating you. You live off the Wood family, while demanding we respect your ego. You love my wealth. Yet you hate me for having it. Listen to yourself. Aren't you just a hypocrite?
Serena, you don't still think you're that high and mighty President Wood, do you? Let me tell you. You're just a piece of meat in my hands. I can crush you however I want.
Honey, if you kill her now, what will we do about the money?
My wife is the smart one. Serena, I didn't expect you to have such tricks. You're asking for death here. Do you want to take your money to the grave?
Honey, why waste your breath on her? Torture her first. She'll spill the bank passwords eventually.
Did you hear that? Be quick, hand over the bank passwords. Otherwise I have plenty of ways to make you talk.
In your dreams.
Doing it the hard way, then?
Nash, you villain. Serena supported you for 5 years. Everything you have belongs to her. Now you're torturing her like this. Are you even human?
Oh. I almost forgot about you. That photo shoot isn't finished yet, right?
She's been insulting me for so long. Just leave her to me.
Fine. Since eldest Miss Wood won't pay up, let's have her best friend show her the price of being uncooperative.
No problem. I'll give Chairman Wood a real show. I'll make sure Chairman Wood sees everything. Jean, you were insulting me just now. Didn't think you'd end up in my hands, did you?
Nash, you bastard. If you touch Jean, I'll make sure you both die a horrible death.
Serena, weren't you just acting all tough? Before my wife even did anything, you're already soft-hearted?
President Wood, what's the use of shouting? If you want to save your best friend, hurry up and give us the pin and the money. Every second you hesitate is another second your friend suffers. Look closely. If you don't give the money, your best friend will go viral online.
Stop it. I'll transfer the money. 7 minutes. The Bureau's coming. With Family Cemetery. Nash, I'll make you pay for what you did today.
You should have done this sooner. Honey, get the transfer agreement I gave you. Didn't expect our roles to switch so fast. You made me sign just now. Now it's your turn.
Nash, you're so heartless. You'll regret this.
Regret? With this transfer agreement, I'll be the president of Wood Group.
Serena, you can't sign. This is generations of the Wood's hard work. If you sign, Wood Group is finished.
Gag her mouth. With this transfer agreement, Wood Group belongs to me now.
That's great, honey. We're rich. I'll be the real Mrs. Wood.
What's the rush? There's still money in the account. Serena, you think I don't know? You have $1 billion in cash. Transfer it all to me, not a penny left.
You have received $1 billion.
Honey, you're amazing. The former CEO would. Looks like a pathetic stray dog now. Serena, where's your arrogance now? Weren't you always competing? Now you have nothing. Let's see what you have to fight me with.
Wendy, don't get ahead of yourself. Nash has the money. Since he dumped me, he'll dump you too.
Serena, you're no longer the Wood Group CEO. You still dare to act tough? Think I'll dump my husband just because of you?
I'm not trying to stir things up. Don't you want to be the CEO's wife? Does it even matter who the CEO is?
Hubby, Serena says I'm quite a piece of work. Don't you think I should get revenge?
No matter who it is, if they bully my baby, I'll make sure she's finished in Riverport City.
You're so good to me, hubby.
We're a match made in heaven. How could I not be good to you?
Did you hear that, President Wood? I'm the one in control now. If you want to stay alive, then get on your knees and apologize. Record a video admitting you're a homewrecker, saying you stole Wendy's boyfriend, post it online. Then maybe I'll spare your life.
In your dreams, Wendy.
Hubby, look at her.
Nash, even if I misjudged you for 5 years, at the very least, surely you have some conscience left.
Serena, why are you still standing there? Didn't you hear my wife? Kneel and kowtow to my wife now.
Wendy, you're going back on your word. Serena already transferred the money. You promised to let us go. Are you really trying to finish us off?
Finish you off? I'm giving you a chance.
That's right, Serena. I don't want to get my hands dirty. Just sincerely kneel and apologize to my wife. And I'll consider sparing you and Jean.
Serena, don't believe him. After what he's done, he'll never let us leave alive. We're facing death. He still wants to humiliate us.
Jean, don't make me sew your mouth shut.
Wait, hubby. I have a way to make Serena kneel.
What way?
Serena's mother's ashes are here. I'll have someone dig them up. Let's see if she kneels then.
Nash, my mother was so kind to you when she was alive. If you had any conscience at all, you would stop this now.
Exactly. She treated you so well. How can you do this?
Why should I care about an old woman's urn? Honey, go dig up her mother's urn. Let's see if her mother's ashes are more important. Or if her pride is stronger.
Leave my mother alone. I'll kneel.
Serena, you can't kneel. Nash, Wendy. One's a deadbeat, the other's a mistress. I won't let you get away with this.
I'm kneeling now. Can you let my mother and Jean go now?
Is kneeling all you've got? Where's that attitude from before? Serena, apologize and kowtow. I want you to admit you're wrong.
Exactly. Kneeling isn't enough. As the Wood Group CEO, surely you know some manners?
I'm sorry, I was wrong. I shouldn't have called you a mistress.
That's not right. We share the same husband. If I'm not a mistress, then who is? Why are you silent? Say it. Who's the mistress? Think about your mother. Do you want her soul to never find peace?
I am the mistress.
Did you hear that, honey? Riverport's richest woman just admitted she's the mistress.
A woman like her wanting to be a mistress. How pathetic.
I never would have guessed. This high society CEO actually stole my husband.
I've apologized. Can we leave now?
Leave? Serena, don't be so naive. You think kneeling and kowtowing is enough? You know way too much about us. If word gets out, Wendy and I are finished.
If we let you go, you'll call the cops. Do you think we're stupid?
You're out of control. You won't get away with this.
Who knows how we'll end up? But today, you and your friend are disappearing in this Wood family cemetery.
So you're going to kill us?
Silence you forever? This place is deserted. Even if the law enforcement comes, they won't know who did it.
Nobody move. Law enforcement. Hands up.
Hubby, you're amazing. You just became the Wood Group CEO. You even got law enforcement here.
I wondered why there's law enforcement in such a remote place. Turns out they're here to congratulate me on becoming the Wood Group CEO. CEO Wood is truly something else.
When it comes to investigations, the law enforcement are the pros. Who else would have this much clout if not for the Wood Group CEO?
No wonder Wood Group is the top industry in Riverport City. Plus, I, Nash, am young and promising. It's only natural for the law enforcement to show respect. You've come at the right time. Arrest these two women immediately. They're suspected of extortion and intentional assault. I suggest sentencing them to life in prison. Did you hear me? What are you waiting for? Are my words as the new Wood Group CEO not good enough? Arrest the two of them now. Are you deaf?
Nash, can you stop being so thick-skinned? Have you considered one possibility? I call the law enforcement.
Miss Wood, we rushed here as fast as we could. Sorry for the delay.
Thanks for your hard work. I sent the evidence and location half an hour ago. Can you arrest them now?
Okay. Take them all away.
Hubby, what's going on?
Let go of me.
Let's go.
Farewell.
Thanks for the help.
We're being framed. Even if your law enforcement team is corrupt, you can't arrest people without evidence.
Right, we're the victims. You're arresting us indiscriminately. Afraid I'll file a complaint? To be honest, I'm a famous streamer. You're detaining me illegally. Watch out, I'll have my fans cyberbully you once I'm out.
You say you're being framed. Do you have evidence?
What evidence do they have? Captain Zane, look at my face. And my injuries. Isn't that enough to convict her?
Are you saying your injuries were caused by them?
Yes. It's Wendy and Nash. Not only did they hit me, they even took naked photos and tried to kill me to silence me.
It wasn't us. Captain Zane, we're being framed.
Nash, after all this, you still claim you're innocent?
Wait. They're all lying. I have proof. Honey, am I right?
I have proof.
Nash, the Bureau follows the law. But if you intentionally obstruct the investigation and can't show proof, we'll talk at the station.
Captain Zane, what we said is true. I came today to bury our dog. Who knew? Serena. She's jealous of Wendy. Not only did she steal the urn, but also she smashed the urn. We're the victims here. Honey. Right? Isn't it? Serena stole our grave plot.
Leo. You died such a tragic death. No peace even after death. Even the golden silk Phoebe urn I bought was destroyed by them.
The woods are powerful. We can't fight them.
Exactly. Serena is so arrogant. If we keep going, she'll kill us.
You're twisting the truth. Captain Zane, they're committing perjury.
Jean. How are we twisting the truth? You and Serena just do whatever you want because of your power.
Serena, why the silence? Did we hit a nerve? Lost your tongue?
Are you finished?
You're so arrogant. Aren't you afraid of being punished by the law?
Yeah, Captain Zane, hurry and arrest them.
Yes, arrest them. Captain Zane, make the arrest.
Handcuff them all. Take them to interrogation.
Hey, wait a second. Why is the Bureau arresting people for no reason? You've got the wrong people. Serena is the one who broke the law.
Captain Zane, you're abusing the law. Afraid of the netizens will attack you online?
Enough. The law shows no mercy. I'll give you a chance. But here you are, talking nonsense.
Nash, did you think while I watched you act so arrogant that I hadn't prepared anything?
From the moment Miss Serena entered the cemetery, her phone has been on. All the procedures, including you transferring assets and fighting Wendy for the ashes, all the evidence has been recorded by the Bureau. Evidence of your crimes is already solid.
Honey, did you hear that? Hurry up and pay. Cheating isn't a crime. If we pay 60 million, we can get a lighter sentence.
But honey, where would I get 60 million? All the money in my card was given to me by Serena.
Didn't you just sign a contract with Serena? You're the Wood Group CEO now. What's 60 million to you?
Right. I'm the Wood Group CEO now. What's 60 million? Serena, so what if you called the bureau? We didn't cause any physical harm. At most, this is just a civil dispute. As long as we pay for the ashes, we can just walk out of here.
Fine then, go ahead and pay.
I have 200 million. Just you wait. I'll transfer it right now. Once I get out, the first thing I'll do is crush the Wood Group, drain all your assets, and squander them all. Impossible. There's no money in the account. Where's my billion?
Your billion. It's with me, of course. Sorry about that. I forgot to mention earlier. I set up a 24-hour delay on the transfer. Now I've revoked it.
What? Impossible. This is absolutely impossible. The billion-dollar transfer went through. I saw it with my own eyes.
Nash, are you stupid? No money in the account? The whole Wood Group is yours now. With a company this big, why worry about cash?
I'm the Wood Group CEO now. A mere billion is just pocket money. Serena, you can delay bank transfers, but the transfer contract can't be faked. Accounting, transfer 2 billion to my account immediately. Hello? Hello? Serena, what's your game? I've clearly taken over the Wood Group. But why don't I have any real authority?
I never actually took over the Wood Group, which means the Wood Group isn't mine. How could I transfer something I don't even own?
Nash, have you had enough yet? 60 million. It's time to pay it back.
Serena, I was wrong. I was really wrong. I just lost my mind for a second. For the sake of our 5 years together, give me another chance, please?
5 years of marriage. How dare you say that? We're getting a divorce right now. From now on, we're total strangers.
No, I won't divorce you. On our first date, we were caught in the rain. I shielded you from the rain. When I got home, I had a fever for a whole week. When you were sick, I ran all over Riverport City for your medicine. Don't you care about our past at all? Serena, our wedding anniversary, and when I proposed, we watched the fireworks together, when we said we'd be together forever. Have you forgotten it all?
Nash, everything you said. I remember it all. It's because I remember everything. That you're cheating. Your affair, and even your attempt to kill me, only makes you more disgusting to me. And I also know, your feelings for me were all an act.
Honey, let me explain.
However, if you can give me a satisfactory answer today, maybe I can forgive you.
Really? Serena, is that true? I'll give you an explanation right now.
Serena, you're not going to let him go?
Jean, I want to handle this myself. You don't need to say more.
Honey, it was all this woman. She seduced me.
Nash, what nonsense are you talking?
What do you mean nonsense? Honey, a woman as gentle and capable as you. If she hadn't seduced me 5 years ago, how could I have cheated?
Nash, do you even know what you're saying?
I told you long ago I have a wife. You used every trick to seduce me. I was drugged by you once. That's why I made a mistake. Then you used it to threaten me.
Wendy, is that so?
No, he clearly pursued me. He even lied and said he had no wife.
Lies. Honey. And the money I took from you. She forced me to. Or she'd cause a scene at work. And that grave plot, it was her too. She wanted to take that too. And the Wood Group car. The Wood Group's car. She stole the car keys too. I was forced into this.
Nash, are you even human? You're the one who said Serena was old and fading. Said she looked down on you because of her money. You said you'd take over the Wood Group and ruin her. Take back the Wood Group.
Shut up, woman. I divorced you long ago. My wife is here today. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Honey, let's clear the air today. I'm breaking up with her for good. From now on, I only have eyes for you. Let's start over, okay?
Nash. You really have some nerve saying that. Let me tell you, I don't love you. Just looking at you makes me sick.
Serena, you scared me to death. I actually thought you were going to forgive him.
Once unfaithful, never trusted again. He did this to my mom. How could I forgive him? Nash, I thought you were a man of integrity. I didn't expect you'd throw Wendy under the bus as soon as things got bad. Listen, Nash, you will never be forgiven.
Nash, did you hear that? It's not just me who looks down on you. Everyone here looks down on you.
I was wrong. I'm begging you, give me another chance, okay?
The moment you cheated, there was no turning back for us. Now immediately, leave with nothing. Divorce.
I won't divorce you. Serena. The marriage law states that even if I cheated, if I don't agree to the divorce, this divorce won't happen. Doesn't the Wood family care about their reputation most? If I go out and tell everyone that Serena is fickle in love, bullies a weak husband like me, let's see what Riverport City has to say.
Are you finished? Nash, you're the one who cheated first.
What are you afraid of? You're Mrs. Wood after all. Why would I ever let you get hurt?
Nash, you said Wendy was your wife.
That's right, Wendy is my wife. We've lived together for 5 years.
All the videos of you are on my phone. What else can you say? All the videos of you are on my phone. What else can you say?
Serena, you recorded me secretly.
Nash, since you can be all lovey-dovey with your woman, I'm not allowed to keep evidence. Captain Zane, can I get a divorce now?
According to the Civil Code, if one spouse, together for a long time, cohabits long-term, causing significant losses, file for divorce. As for you, you are the innocent party. Claim compensation.
Forget the money. I only have one request, and that is to let the scum Nash be punished by the law.
Serena, so what if you have evidence? Videos can be faked. As long as I insist you framed me, no one can prove anything.
I can prove it. I can testify in court. To prove you've had an affair with me for 5 years. To prove you've been secretly transferring assets. To prove you smashed the urn, tried to silence me.
Wendy, are you crazy? What good does it do you if I go to jail?
It doesn't do any good. But why should only one person go to jail? Nash, you lied to me for 5 years. You said you would marry me. You said you'd love me forever. And now, you threw me under the bus when trouble hit. Captain Zane, I'm willing to testify in court. I want Nash to go to prison with me.
Mom, don't worry. I will grow the Wood Group for you.
Not just the Wood Group. Auntie. Rest in peace. Serena has avenged you. I will take good care of Serena for you.
Jean, I owe you so much for this. Without you these years, Nash would have drained the Wood Group dry. I would have ended up a beggar on the streets.
He's absolute scum. He belongs in prison. Right, Captain Zane, about the ruling today, how did the sentencing go?
With the evidence from you and Boss Wood, we quickly established their crimes. Nash, Wendy, extortion, intentional assault. We've officially arrested them. Their sentence won't be less than 15 years.
What about Wendy's friend?
The two of them embezzled a massive amount of funds. They won't get off easy either.
The biggest win was catching parasites like Simon.
It's up to you to clean out internal parasites. Boss Wood, but if you need anything from me, contact me anytime.
Thanks a lot, Captain Zane.